Iron Banner is actually one of my favorite things in Destiny, and they're changing it up a little bit this week, or the next time it launches. It's going to be Clash instead of Control. So Control is where you hold one of 3 points, and then you attack people. It's great for like supers, because there's a bunch of people on a point. You can clear it with a super sometimes. Clash...
And they refined Control scoring prior to like this last Iron Banner, which still didn't go as smoothly as we hoped because of a bug. Go ahead, yes, I'm sorry.
Looks like it's coming next week. But so with Clash, people are just going to be all over. It's team deathmatch style, so it's one team versus another, and it's just for points. And the way that the bounties work, this is going to be really interesting. What do you guys think about this move?
With the Iron Banner bounties?
With Iron Banner, well, not the bounties, going from Control to Clash. Do you think it's going to be good?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I actually I like trying just a new mode, because why not, for starters?
Clash is more traditional team deathmatch.
Yeah, Clash exactly is just TDM, and so I like that idea of like you can float around instead of having to run towards these points, and it potentially will introduce maybe some more sniping, maybe some other stuff. That's pretty interesting. I mean,
I think it's going to make some of those bounties incredibly difficult. Like get 10 kills. Like a lot of times you get like, get a super, you get 5 of your kills, and maybe you're lucky and you get 5 more. They
didn't say whether the bounties are going to be the same.
Yeah, that's
You're making
true.
An assumption there.
That's true.
Until we see him, I think it's too early to say.
Yeah.
But good point. It could shake the balance of stuff like that. I would hope.
I worry a little, but
thought about that. So I think it's smart, super smart, because Control is fun and all, but I actually would love to see Iron Banner mix it up more frequently. Like what if there was a Rumble Iron Banner?
No, that's too much. That would be too stressful for me.
I like this move because Control. I'm someone who, as much as I enjoy like online shooters and multiplayer, I usually shy away from objective stuff, especially in pickup games, because the quality of your teammates is all over the place. Yeah. Right. Now that doesn't change tremendously by switching to Clash. Right. You can still end up with crappy teammates, but at least these crappy teammates only have one objective, which is shoot people, versus Control 3 points on the map. Or how many times do you play Control and someone took the 3rd point, and so you had a swap spot? You don't want that, and you were like, I don't want this. Like I want you to play. You're
yelling at the blueberry, get off C. So
I think there's an interesting point here. I was starting to think, well, you might need to communicate less, like meaning sometimes you really are like, I'm in Fireteam chat, like waiting for people in the game, not this Fireteam chat. That's where we got it from, in case you didn't know. But you switch over to the Fireteam chat for the whole play, and hardly anyone's ever in there.
It's a feature we all asked for that no one uses.
I use it sometimes. It's worked occasionally. During the great PlayStation Network outage, that I was one of the 4 people on, but that's when I met people through Fireteam chat. But anyway, my point is, for Clash, it might be a bit easier, because you're not like, you just need to kill people. You don't need to tell people, like, go to point B. Why didn't you go to point B?
No, you need to be even more specific about where you are. It's like, I'm on, the outskirts by the tower.
You're going to see people on the map, your teammates. So, like, meaning other than being stupid and ignoring dying over and over again, maybe, I don't know for sure, to like get my hands on it, but it might be a little easier to like not have to worry about like which point is being taken. So I don't know.
And I don't want to disparage pugging, because if you pug on a regular basis, like power to you. But I also like this move because to me it says that it could be Clash next one. It could be Control. It could be something else. Yeah. And I like that point. Let Iron Banner be malleable and change. Don't just have it be Control each time, because I don't think that would be good.
I would really like it if it kind of was random, or if it was like Control sometimes and it was Clash sometimes. I do want to talk really quickly about some of the other changes coming to the game type. Really exciting. Reputation gains increased 20%. Yeah, activity completion rewards increased at all ranks, with even more significant increases at rank 2 and above, meaning more drops, basically. You're going to get artifacts in packages at rank 3. You're going to get ghosts. That was a big community ask at rank 5. Both of these were community asks. So that's really cool. It's nice to know that they're listening, and it gives you a reason, like another piece of gear that you're searching for your Guardian.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear the artifacts part, because one of my bummers right now that maybe you guys can help me with this, and this is tangentially related, I promise. In the goal to try and hit 320, how the heck are you bringing your artifact up?
Well, you need to get the 320 artifact.
Where do you get that?
That doesn't even drop yet. The highest you can go is 310, right?
So basically,
I have the 310 one.
So it's true.
It's very difficult to raise.
Okay.
Is the hard raid dropping? I haven't played a ton of it. Apologies. Is the hard raid dropping above 310 for the artifact?
I haven't seen an artifact.
Yeah, but it's funny. I had this
from heart rate.
From heart rate.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation with someone, but I was like, is it even dropping yet? Are they withholding it for a future update to keep you from being
If I could get it in Iron Banner, I'm good. But
Iron Banner's 280 gear. Yeah, it's not like better gear.
Somebody get me some tissues.
So So I think right now, right, and that it was the exact conversation I had, is there is this grind that's getting you close to 320, but I don't even know if you can you even get there yet.
You know what, Jose?
This is a separate topic, though. Sorry.
You know what, Jose? Stuff does drop in Iron Banner, though, and if it's coming from packages, it could be higher than the items you purchase.
That's right.
So like I got stuff that dropped at 290 and higher when we were playing at 310 light level. So
yeah, but only
cancel tissues.
But only trials and hard raid.
We're talking about Iron Banner with the artifacts, yeah.
And I know, but I was saying only those drop stuff above 310 and Iron Banner, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
well, we don't know.
Well, we don't know for the artifact, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know for Iron Banner at all, actually, because the only time we played Iron Banner, hard raid wasn't out yet.
Right.
You know. So it was dropping.
Yeah,
it was
maybe
dropping
this.
310s.
And I apologize if this comes across as ignorance. Like I have been playing my Destiny, but I have not seen or heard or even seen a thread mentioned on Reddit about it. So I'm just
I did the 310 artifact quest because I knew like that was it. I have to get it. I'm 311 now, and like now I'm just sort of grinding to infuse from hard raid and trials. Like that's where I'm at. But we had, like I said, this exact conversation with a friend. I'm like, where I don't think there exists above 310. So
what's holding me back?
If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I have not read or seen about it.
Maybe it's the challenges from the hard raid. Maybe that's how you get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about that too. That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
So anyway,
let's rein it back into Iron Banner,
items, though, right?
Yeah. Let's rein it back into Iron Banner and like what's happening there. They're fixing it. You're gonna get more drops. Jose's hoping for stuff 310 and above because you're doing that climb to 320.
Man. That's what I want.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the packages. Like the fact that he has packages instead of just stuff you can buy. You know?
Right. Oh, I thought you were talking about the drops at rank 3 and 5.
Yeah, they're referred to as packages. Yeah.
But what I was getting at is the problem before was they just were not really dropping, and it like sucked. Yeah. So they've recognized that and have fixed it supposedly.
I mean, yeah. Lars tweeted out. Lars and Derek. They're just like, hey, that Iron Banner
we're sorry,
was wrong. Like it wasn't working as intended. We've figured out the bug. The next one's going to be better. And they made some drastic changes this time. It is a bummer that the first one didn't quite hit that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because I wanted my sash, or I wanted my cape with the dog, the wolf head or whatever.
It twice.
Nice.
I never got it. I never got my bond for my warlock. I never got my headpiece for my hunter. I was really bummed.
That cloak is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Speaking of the hunter.
Yeah.
They're fixing the,
shadow shot.
The shadow shot.
Yeah. So your quiver is going to be filled with 3 shots yet again.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I was upset. I played in that Iron Banner.
But it's been nerfed to 1 shot, and it was supposed to go to 3, right?
And I'm also too much of a gentleman to have cheated. Go ahead.
It was kind of a bummer that the first Iron Banner was a little it was buggy.
The real bummer is for anybody who played it. It kind of was.
I still played it to rank 5 on 1 character, and man, when you play it on your second character, you can get to level 5 like that now. I really like the new leveling mechanic.
Actually, I haven't tried it yet. So
you get it on 1. You get I believe you get an additional buff on your sub characters.
Yeah, that's true. There was a whole Reddit thread that was really detailed on all that.
You do it your last day. You have 1 guy at 5. You can do your other 2 in a day.
Nice.
If you get the bounties.
Well, that's good enough because that's been one of the barriers. Like, I can't get enough people into the hard raid and have the time to do it. I can't get enough people in the trials and do it. Like, it's so much.
A regular hard raid?
No, I do.
Date?
No, not a hard raid date.
Oh, I do.
My friends are all over the place, man. The people I play with, and you guys already have other friends.
Yeah.
I have no one to play with. No, I mean, it's the organization and the time that it takes to put together. Like, the truth is, I've been super busy, and so if I just want to play for 2 hours, like I want to hop in, go in. This is why matchmaking discussions and stuff come up, which agree. It's not that easy, but man, it's so much time sometimes just to play a Nightfall even, where I'm like waiting. I'm like, I have to go to bed. I have a job.
Yeah.
Here we are talking about Destiny. I don't have time to play Destiny. Man, the irony.
Yeah.
Cry me a river, right? Am I right, people? Before our next topic, I actually wanted to... Are you going on to the next topic?
About to, yeah.
I saw him. He was pointing. The producer points. I'm like, wait. Did want to throw out on Twitter at Friend Mirabella. I don't know if you guys saw. I texted you last night. I put up a poll, which is...
You put up the poll after your original post.
What was my original post?
I don't know how to make polls.
No, I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were...
someone else. Get out of here. I never did that.
That was FM 3.5.
Yeah.
If that's a joke, that was somebody else because I didn't do it. Anyway, the question I posed to Twitter, and there's still probably 5-6 hours to vote by the time you hear this, which Black Spindle drop would be best for gameplay balance?
Wait, why are there still only 5 or 6 hours?
This is just how Twitter polls work. See, you're the one who doesn't know.
Let him finish.
Which Black Spindle drop would be best for gameplay balance? A 290 drop or a 310? I posed the question because it is a hard thing to play, and it's dropping 290s. And so, currently, we have 445 votes. 76% are saying drop it at 310, and 24% are saying drop it at 290. You can choose to answer the question here yourself if you want, Destin, but the poll's out there.
Yeah.
Get to it.
That is from a player perspective, not from a designer perspective. I'm sure Bungie has a philosophy with why it drops at 290. However, I am on the player's side. I am on the player's side in this argument because if you do that mission, you can do the raid. You cannot, you need to do that at a high light level. It is an extremely difficult get. It should drop at a higher light level, especially now that the light level is 320.
Yep. See, I see nerves out there. I just like that. Get at him. But no, this was the reaction. I was that's my first Twitter poll. I was shocked at like the amount of people that got engaged. So it's an important question to me because again, it's like the time you spend getting it. I had a friend last night who's been dying to get it, and he's a high level player. Just can't get it done, and then he's going to get a 290, and I would actually go in and help is the point, but I'm like I'm not wasting all that time right now to get a 290. Like I need 310s and above.
Is it Baradon? It's Baradon, isn't it?
Craig Baradon. He used to
How did I know?
The Dirt Star. It's but this is a guy that dropped into Crota's End once after being out at the bars. I've told this story. And we played like for whatever 2-3 hours. We were at the Death Singers, and he dropped in like as I was nuking them all with like Word of Crota. I was the last one standing, and then everyone was dead, and then Gallahorn drops for Craig. I was like, So he doesn't deserve it yet anyway. He's got everything else.
That's funny.
He'll live.
Yeah.
He'll live.
Moving on to our final topic.